Today, on Starfield Essentials, I review a simple free mod that fixes a common complaint with Crimson Fleet missions. This is Less Fleet, More Heat by CyberPsyche, available free on Creations and Nexus Mods. I'll give an overview, warnings, and my conclusion. My name is Richard. Let's get started. Overview. Less Fleet, More Heat is not an achievement-friendly creation, if that worries you. The problem solved by Less Fleet, More Heat is the following. Say you are not a member of the Crimson Fleet, and you want some credits and loot. You can approach a mission board and look for bounties. I'm not referring to Trackers Alliance missions. I mean vanilla missions directing you to eliminate a target on a planet or moon. Quite often, the objective is a Crimson Fleet pirate. Fair enough. Jump in your ship, track down the target, accomplish the mission, and collect your credits. But what if you are a member of the Crimson Fleet? There is a Crimson Fleet mission board, but it's usually populated by missions involving smuggling contraband or stealing loot. If you, as a Crimson Fleet pirate, seek out the generic mission board, you'll likely see a bunch of tasks telling you to eliminate another Crimson Fleet pirate. Now, when I play as a pirate, I do take these missions, and I treat them as challenges. I'll accept the mission, use stealth to eliminate the target, and exit before getting into trouble. Otherwise, when I fight fellow pirates, I'll get a large Crimson Fleet bounty on my head. But there is a third way, thanks to Less Fleet, More Heat. Once you install this mod, and old missions have expired, pirates will be much less likely to see generic missions targeting other Crimson Fleet pirates. Simple, but effective. Let's give a little demo of how this works. You go up to the mission board, which I've built inside my ship. I'm going to scroll down and see if there's any missions that don't involve Crimson Fleet pirates. We'll talk about the ships in a moment. Here we have one to get a Varun Zealot. So let's pick up that mission, and it's at Celebre 3B. So we're going to zip on off to that star system and land on the planet. I don't know if it's Celebre 3B, but anyway, we'll land there. And eventually I find myself inside the facility and I'm sneaking around. I didn't really need to sneak around here because that's not a member of the Crimson Fleet, but I wanted to blast this guy and there we go, take him down. So there, I got my Varun Zealot and I fulfill my mission. I get my credits, get my experience and all that. So no Crimson Fleet involved, just what I was looking for. Next, warnings. There are a few caveats. First, after you install the mod, you may still have missions versus other pirates. Either complete them or accept them and then reject them. I had 2 missions left in my queue. I accepted both and sought to clear both. Ultimately, the target I encountered was not a pirate, although the mission claimed it would be. After I cleared those missions, I did not see pirates again as targets on the mission board. Second, this mod does not affect space-based missions. At the moment, you will still get missions against Crimson Fleet ships. CyberPsyche is looking at changing this in the future. Third, there may be conflicts with other mods. For example, the original mod conflicts with Factions and Encounters Expanded by the Wulfy. This is a great paid creation that adds 9 new factions to Starfield. I love this creation and I play with it. Thankfully, CyberPsyche released a specific version of Less Heat, More Fleet to address the conflict. If you want to play with Factions and Encounters Expanded and Less Fleet, More Heat, use this version. Less Fleet, More Heat, Factions and Encounters patch. You only need this version of the mod. You don't need 2 versions of Less Heat, More Fleet in your load order. Here's a little footage of a mission against one of these Wulfy factions that was added. This is the CO, whatever that is, SEO. There you can see them. See how they're wearing different types of uniforms? I absolutely love that. Now, they are modifications of gear that's already in the game, I believe. So it's a Syndicate Assassin. CO, I'm sorry. Somebody tell me how to say that. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, this is what I really like about the Wulfy's Factions and Encounters Expanded. It adds these 9 new factions with their own lore and their own reason for existence and their own quirks. And I really like seeing different looking factions when I'm doing missions. See, check out that. Oh, I'm just running by them though. I'm trying to rush the target as fast as possible. Anyway, check that out if you're interested in different looking outfits. Fourth, CyberPsyche recommends placing this mod high or early in your load order. I haven't had any issues, thankfully. Next, conclusion. Less fleet, more heat is a simple but amazingly effective change to default Starfield behavior. I've added it to my load order for my pirate character. I'm very pleased to see more missions against non-pirate factions. I also look forward to any future mods that reduce the likelihood of getting missions against pirates in space. Thank you, CyberPsyche, for your work. And thank you to all my subscribers. Please consider subscribing to show YouTube that you enjoy positive and honest Starfield content. Special thanks to all channel members. I hope you're enjoying our private Discord server. If you'd like to know more about membership, click the join button on the channel. There is no obligation. I use your contributions to pay for drives for capturing footage and to buy creations to review. What have you been doing in Starfield? Your insights make this channel a place for positive and honest discussion of the game. In addition to videos, I also post to the community tab for this channel on a daily basis. If you subscribe, you'll see these posts in your YouTube feed. If you made it to this part of the video, please leave a comment with the word FLEET. Also, remember to ring the bell icon and select all notifications. Check out my other videos, and please tell your friends about the channel. Now, I just wanted to end this video with a little footage of going after another one of the Wulfy's factions. You might have seen in the previous screens that I was going after a Jager villain. I guess that's how you pronounce that, Jager. I'm not sure if that's correct, but here we are on Lantana 5B, and now I'm sneaking around through this POI. And when I finally get close to the target, it's not listed as a Jager or a Jaeger. It's going to be listed as a radon target, I believe. And radon is another one of the factions. Yeah, these are the raid. There's a Rador Ogre as one of the targets. So I don't exactly know why that happens. Look at the outfits too. Those are modified Crimson Fleet outfits, and Wulfy does that with a lot of the outfits that you'll see. Just cooler combinations of colors in these targets, which I think are really neat. So tell me, if you made it this far, are there any factions that you like added to the game via other mods? Oh man, I took a lot of damage there. My character's on fire. Anyway, I'm always on the lookout for new quests and new factions. I kind of have less interest in sort of ship parts or outpost building. Those are really popular parts of the game, but for me, they're just not as important as some of the other things. And the gravity on this location is so low that when I blast someone, I have to really chase them down to get their loot. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the Starfield.